Welcome everybody to NXT and the WNR Universe. I am James Rowlands and we are just a week away from Spring Breakin, where this man will challenge for the NXT Championship.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds, Andrade!
Well, if you saw NXT last week, you would have seen Andrade attacking the new NXT champion, Oba Femi. And Andrade has got what he wants next week, and that is an NXT title match. But he's challenged anybody on the NXT roster tonight, because Andrade, this man, has completely changed. Well, the guy that won the North American Championship, the Andrade Open Challengers, feels he's been disrespected by the WNR Universe. He's looking to step up. He says he's the best man to lead NXT into the future. And again, speaking of NXT here tonight, what a huge main event we've got. Pure Fusion Collective taking on Giulia, Lyra, Valkyra and Jordynne Grace, as Andre Chase has answered the call.
Representing Chase University from Draper, North Carolina, weighing in at 216 pounds, Andre Chase!
Andre Chase, Duke Hudson, and Thea Hale are going to stand up to NXT in this match. I wonder if it's going to be Duke or Andre Chase. Be interesting to see. And talking of the NXT here tonight as well, so Ruca will put the NXT North American Championship on the line in an open challenge, and that'll be interesting to see who answers the call. And also Ethan Page has laid the challenge down to Jev'on Evans. He beat Josh Briggs last week, and he's got to face another opponent, but if he can win, he will get the North American title match. They're all to play for here tonight on NXT. We're glad you were with us. It looks like Andre Chase is going to step up. Well, it can only be one of them. Well, it is Andre Chase with Andrade, and Andrade straight out. And again, we saw the vicious assault on Oba Femi. Oba will be cleared, but we don't know if he's going to be 100% for the NXT title matchup. And Andrade has just shown his vicious side. I don't know why anybody should be surprised. We have seen it before from Andrade, a former NXT champion in his own right. Talk about the disrespect. He says his legacy has been forgotten here in NXT. North American Championship as well. As Andre Chase comes out of that nicely. And Chase you cheering him on. And Andrade German suplex. Now the sip and a snap. Andrade's vicious assault, and not the only one we saw last week on NXT, with Pretty Deadly attacking motorcycle machine guns in the car park. We have found out next week the tag team titles will be on the line at Spring Breakin with Pretty Deadly versus motorcycle machine guns. As Andrade's going up now. On the shoulders. Oh my god, a Hurricane Runner. Alright, Andrade is in complete control here. Well, the confidence of El Idolo. And now calling out Andre Chase. Well, I don't know if it's a good idea to try and trade strikes. And now both men going at it. Oh, and I think Andrade won that exchange then. Credit to Duke Hudson. Thea Hale not getting involved. This could spell trouble for Andre Chase right now. And again, the number one contender kicking off. NXT, and all their knees. And that might be it. And Andrade instead choosing to hurt Andre Chase. Can Chase fight back now? He can. Now big right hands. Here comes the comeback. You can hear the fans chanting, "Chase you." And Andrade now has got momentum on his side. Oh, and Andrade. Too quick then. But gets caught with a clothesline. Oh, Chase you. Well, Chase wants to do something. You have to do it right now. I think that's what he's thinking. As Andrade again, beautifully done, went for the drop kick and missed. Oh, that was a mistake. And Andrade now kick to the midsection. And now, oh my God, taking him down. Well, I think that would be it, but Andrade wants to add salt to the wound, it seems. And now I told you, Andrade, this is a different side to him. Something snapped in Andrade, and referee's going to have to look in a minute as Andrade. Oh my God, the chops. Chase trying to fight out somehow. Maybe with the powerbomb. I don't know how he's got any fight left in him. So, somehow he has, and now Andrade. And oh my God, the powerbomb landed straight on his back. Now Andrade comply with the best of them corkscrew. Beautifully done. Well, Chase is in serious trouble. And now you see the forearm strikes. Andrade going for the moonsault, misses, but hits for the second. Uh-oh, and this is not good. Andrade wanting Chase up. Well, this has been a demolition. Oh my God, and the elbow. Well, that's it. Andrade has beaten Andre Chase here. And the centre statement to the rest of NXT, this is how he's going to rule when he wins that championship off of Femi. My God, you see the snap in the German suplex. Taking Chase up on his knees, on his shoulders. Hurricanrana. And here's the knees. But Andre had a little bit of fight. Managed to make a comeback. But in the end was cut off by Andrade. And we see, I mean, Andrade could have finished the match right there, but El Idolo wanted to continue. And again, another DDT, but he wasn't finished. He hit the beautiful moonsault. A corkscrew variation. Well, speaking of that, hit it again and then finished it off with that vicious back elbow. And if Andrade does that next week, he'll be the new NXT champion.
Here is your winner, Andrade!
So we are just getting started here tonight on NXT. But Andrade sends his statement. Welcome back to NXT. And obviously we've got a huge main event, a 6-women tag match. But we are looking straight away at this and the future of the women's tag team championships.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, Tatum Paxley.
Well, Tatum Paxley and Wendy Chu upset everybody last week with the victory. No one was expecting it over Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. The titles weren't on the line, but they have earned an opportunity next week at Spring Breakin for those NXT tag titles. And as for tonight, well, Chelsea Green wasn't happy. She was the one beaten. And, I mean, we all love Chelsea, but we know she's got a little bit of an ego. And she wants a bit of Tatum Paxley here tonight, which, again, I know you're not disagreeing with. What, to see the greatest tag team in NXT history? No, I'm not worried, but a little bit worried with Tatum Paxley. She has built up a lot of momentum recently. Let's see if she can be successful in singles action here tonight. And shh, quiet now. Here comes Green and Niven. The greatest NXT Tag Team champions of all time. And she's not a hot mess. How dare you?
And her opponent, accompanied by Piper Niven from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, one half of the NXT Women's Tag Team Champions, Chelsea Green.
Now, Chelsea Green was not happy with Tatum Paxley and Wendy Chu beating her. More importantly, Tatum Paxley. And she wants revenge here tonight, which is not very friendly, is it? Might not be friendly, but that's what champions do. They get back on that horse. And that horse's name is Tatum tonight. Okay. Well, Piper Niven's here with her best friend Chelsea Green. As we get ready for action, like I said, we've still got the Women's North American Championship on the line here tonight. And Tatum is ready. And I would say the crowd are kind of behind her, which is a little bit of a surprise. Well, Chelsea not happy about that. I'll tell her another card to start. Both women very equal. Obviously the early going, but Green might have a little bit of power advantage. And she has learned a lot from Piper Niven, there's no doubt about that. It's Tatum now, we're going to get a clean break. And yeah, there's a little bit of respect there. Well, from Tatum's part, not from Chelsea's. Tatum, no. Chelsea, nice back and leg sweep. And again, both women very weary in the early going. Tatum showing her power. Oh, and a knee. Oh, Tatum getting a little bit excited then. And Wendy just telling her to calm down. Chelsea with a back elbow. Insecurity missed. Tatum now. Takes down Chelsea, and Tatum is in control. And oh my God, through with a slap. I don't know if that was a good idea. Now we get the back and forth between each woman. Oh, Green and Paxley going at it right now. We'll talk about how stacked the NXT Women's Division is, and we're seeing it right now in the tag team. The Green might have it now. And a slap, and Tatum again eating these for breakfast. Forearm strike. Step up and Zaguri missed. Well, how did that kendo stick get in, Wendy? The Green went down low early. And again, both women trying to get to grips with the other. And oh my God, Chelsea the outside. And Tatum is going to try and take advantage here. And oh my word, corkscrew splash, but Green moved. Chelsea Green now. Oh, we're trying to strike the Paxley. Avoided it. Oh, now Tatum. Don't know what she was thinking. Maybe waiting for Green to get back up. And oh, axe smash. The referee's counting. We don't want to count out here. I think Green realising that and getting Paxley back in. Now you've got to know where you are at all times. What the referee is doing is Chelsea Green now. Striking the back of Tatum, and how much has Paxley got left? Quite a lot to answer that. This could be interesting now as Green seems to be getting a little bit frustrated. Tatum can't breathe at this moment in time as Green has just been on the attack. Just so I say that Paxley finally fighting out of it. And Tatum, you don't know where she's going to come from, that's what. It's so difficult to kind of wrestle against because she is so different, got such a weird style as Piper Niven calls a distraction. That gives Greens the chance now. And a drop toe hold by Green. Paxley's in trouble. Chelsea wants to take him to her feet. And if she comes, and a drop kick missed. But Green again, still ahead of it. Chelsea Green is using all her veteran experience here. And Paxley, though, to her credit, getting out of it. A forearm strike, and oh my god, insecurity. And now Paxley going out. Is she going to hit it? 450. Green could be done. Oh my word, Chelsea out. Tatum can't believe it. Neither can the crowd. What a matchup this is. And it's Tatum getting some momentum, but Green cuts her off. Only for a second, as now Paxley gets caught with a Rough Rider. And Wendy's distracted the referee here, which is going to help. If he ever notices. And he has, and Tatum, oh my word. And a shoulder up. Well, that was thanks to Wendy, but this might be the end now. Chelsea going to go for the unpretty her. No, miss. But blocked Paxley. And now Green. Oh my god, sent Paxley face first into that turnbuckle. Oh, Chelsea is in a different mood here tonight than she normally is. Oh my word, cross body to the back. And this might be curtains now. For Tatum Paxley, Chelsea Green, so impressive. We're into the cover, and that might be it for Pax. And oh no, still got the fight in it. Well, somehow in this matchup, maybe not for long though, is Green looking for the unpretty her. Oh, and Tatum blocked it. And again, Paxley now. Oh, she's feeling momentum on her side. As we spoke about, beating one half of the tag team champions. Well, Tatum may be taking a little bit too long. Oh no, she's got her. Oh my god, takes her down. And a rope break. Paxley can't believe it. Oh, Tatum can't believe it. Oh my god, Paxley there. Went to the outside. I don't know if he's trying to hurt Piper Niven, but had no effect. Well, they didn't realise if Piper knew what she was doing. And now Tatum going after Niven, but it's Green she should be focused on. Oh, this is chaos out here right now. Tatum got confused. And now he's got the kendo stick. No, come on. You don't have disqualification. Oh, referee taking away that kendo stick. Tatum's distracted by Piper Niven. And Green got distracted by Wendy Chu. Oh my god, Tatum nearly had it. Well, can Paxley put away Chelsea Green here? Oh no, Chelsea not messing around anymore. And what a matchup this has been on NXT here tonight. As Green now looking to end things. But it's Paxley somehow getting to her feet and a cross body. And Paxley's going to do it. Going up top. 450. And this is going to be it. Green. He's done. Oh my God, what a win for Tatum. Oh, what a win and what a matchup. And that is 2 in 2 weeks for Tatum. A huge victory. And we see the highlights. And there were so many. The first 450 didn't get the job done. Green somehow got the shoulder up. And these women traded for so long. A Rough Rider. Maybe Green would have had it won there, if not for the distraction by Wendy Chu. And it was last seconds. Green went up herself. Thought she had it won. But Tatum still had that fight. And then into the ropes. Green was saved at that point. Rolled up and still managed to kick out. But in the end, there was a drop kick and a comeback that Tatum had. And then off the top for the 450, Piper Niven couldn't do anything. And if again, like I said, if we do it next week, we're looking at new NXT Tag Team Women's Champions.
Here is your winner, Tatum Paxley.
Oh, what a match, and it's going to get better because up next, the Women's North American Championship is on the line. But a huge win for Tatum here tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NXT Women's North American Championship.
Oh, we wondered who it was going to be. And it looks like the Alpha Academy have answered. That means Maxine Dupree is out here for her North American title match, and Soul have had the Open Challenge. It was running concurrently with Andrade's Open Challenge too, of course. Well, it didn't end too well, but Ethan Page, the North American champion, has laid the challenge down to Jev'on Evans. He can get a title shot if Jev'on can beat his opponent, which we'll find out later. We also know our main event, of course, Pure Fusion Collective taking on Giulia and Lyra Valkyra, who will go one-on-one for the NXT Women's Championship at Spring Breakin, of course, along with Jordynne Grace, who will obviously be looking at championships, whether it be NXT Women's title or indeed, like we see now, the North American title. Maxine Dupree is ready, so are we. So Ruca has been such a great North American champion, and she was one of the few champions that defended it at Stand and Deliver, and she is not resting. Well, you got credit Soul for that. Come out of the breakout tournament and won that championship with everything that was going on between Nikita Lyons and Shotzi and everything like this. And she came through, not only won the championship, but like I said, defended it at Stand and Deliver. And Soul is ready for action here tonight as well. Well, like I said, probably the purest athlete I have ever seen come through WWE. There's nothing Soul Ruca can do. Nothing she can't do, and we'll ask that question here tonight as well.
Introducing the challenger from Phoenix, Arizona, Maxine Dupree. opponent from Honolulu, Hawaii, the NXT Women's North American Champion, Ruca.
Well, Soul is definitely ready. But is she passing that championship away for the last time? I thought Maxine can win. She's not coming out here with anybody else. There's no Otis or Akira Tozawa. This is straight up business for Dupree. Well, Soul's ready as well. Needs to. So there's going to be an interesting match of Soul straight out of the gate. Well, not hanging around with the moonsault. And Dupree might be caught off guard. Although only a 1 count. And Soul. Well, she likes to have a little bit of fun. But will there be any fun when it comes to Dupree? And again, Soul. Talk about confidence. Might not be the strongest. But her mindset in this Dupree shows she's got some power. Well, that was just a little note of saying, yeah, well, I know what you've got. And I can bring it as well. Maxine wants to prove everybody wrong. She can train hard. And oh, a clean break, but Maxine again tried it. And again the moonsault. And that caught her off guard again. And now Ruca off to the top. She's going to get caught. And oh, Maxine. Oh, Dupree has got to bring it in this matchup. And now the knee to the face. And again, Soul. And they're a bit in trouble now. Dupree doing well. Oh my God, head first. Head first into that canvas there. And now Soul down again. Oh, Dupree will cause a seismic shock in NXT if she can walk out with that championship. That's what NXT is all about, the land of opportunity. As Soul said, look, come on now. That's only a 1 count. You have to wonder. I don't want to talk about Maxine Dupree too much, but she wants to focus on that. Oh my God, X Factor on that knee, and she might not be able to. Oh, now Dupree with a 1 count. And that's Soul. Maxine spinning each other out right now. And Soul with the right hand. Maxine is going to respond. And now these two women so evenly matched right now. And it might be Maxine who's got a little bit of the power. And oh my God, just like say that, the drop kick. The super kick, sorry. To the top, the Soul elbow drop. And that might be it. Well, Maxine tried hard, but oh no. Credit where it's due there. And Soul now. It's got Maxine in all sorts of trouble. Oh my word, slams her down. And this could be curtains. Again, Maxine Dupree showing her toughness. Straight to her feet, and now making a comeback. Well, Ruca is stunned right now. As Dupree stomping down in the corner. Looks to become North American champion. Oh, into the cover, and Soul. That was a little bit more of a struggle, was it, for Ruca? Well, Maxine Dupree now wondering if she's got what it takes to become North American champion. And Soul, cool, perfect plex. And Ruca might be done here. No, Soul just out. Oh, Dupree thinking she's got what it takes. Put Ruca down on her shoulders. Slams her down. This could be it. Ruca's in trouble. Soul. Oh my word. Well, last second, and Maxine Dupree is bringing the fire. And oh, Soul there. Nicely done. And now, oh, clothesline. Oh, Soul Ruca. You see the more serious side. Maxine has held on well. And now Soul. Snatcher, no. Maxine moved out of the way. Soul, oh my God. Well, Maxine has got Soul Ruca rocked here. Oh, she went to the outside. And Dupree had it scouted. You can't win on a count out. Let's not forget that. In fact, Maxine realises. And Ruca, oh my God, the forearm strike. And she's telling Maxine, come on. Let's do it in the ring. But Soul, the title's on the line. Maxine is in the ascendancy right now. And this could be it. And Ruca, no, again. Beautifully done, but caught with a kick. Maxine going up. Maxine, oh, misses with the splash. And Soul, oh my God, takes down Maxine. Oh, Maxine Dupree, a hell of an effort. And now in the splash zone for Soul, and the Soul Snatcher. And no one gets up from that. Referee counts. All day long you can count. Maxine is done. What a defense though, and what a match. What can I just say? Credit to Maxine Dupree in that matchup. Because once she caught Soul, Soul didn't know if she was coming or going. And that was a very impressive display from Dupree. Yes, she didn't get the victory, but I think she proved that she belongs in the same ring with someone like Soul Ruca, who is, at this moment in time, becoming a great NXT North American champion. Well, there's no doubt about that. As we see the highlights, these two women gave everything they had. Maxine came so close to winning the championship there. Well, Maxine couldn't have done any more. Hit her best shot. Thought she had the championship won, but Ruca got out. And then Soul, we see here, clothesline and springboard, beautifully done. Maxine missed the splash. And we saw this devastating move earlier, and then set up the Soul Snatcher. What a matchup, and what a win for Soul Ruca.
Here is your winner, and still the NXT Women's North American Champion, Soul Ruca.
Welcome back to NXT, and we just seen Soul Ruca defend the Women's North American Championship, and we're going to focus on the Men's North American title now, because if Jev'on Evans can win this matchup, he will face All Ego at Spring Breakin. And there's one thing about Jev'on, this boy is bouncy.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 170 pounds, Jev'on Evans.
Well, you wonder why Jev'on would accept this. He did come up short at Stand and Deliver against Ethan Page. So again, I guess it's just placating the ego of Ethan. But Jev'on will not back down from a challenge. It'll be interesting to see who Ethan Page picks. Of course, like I said, last week was Josh Briggs, and this might be even worse. Ridge Holland, the big man.
And his opponent from England, weighing in at 253 pounds, Ridge Holland.
And you see Ethan Page in the background with his, I shouldn't say that, with his big grin, his twisted grin. And coming out, and Ridge, I mean, he is a specimen. There's no doubt about that. Jev'on is going to be severely outsized, and Ethan is hoping he can have a day off next week at Spring Breakin. Upset Obafemi taking on Andrade for the NXT title. Lyra, Valkyra versus Giulia, and we'll get into that more in our main event with Pure Fusion Collector taking on Giulia, Lyra, and of course Jordynne Grace. Right now we're going to see if Jev'on Evans can beat Big Ridge to get his North American title match. Well, Jev'on doesn't seem that impressed. And again, this is speed versus power, so Jev'on might just want to use his strikes and stay out of harm's way. And again, straight away, going into strikes, you've seen it all night long. So I mentioned last week, Jev'on actually attacked Ethan Page, so hopefully he can keep himself in the ring. Well, Ridge wants Jev'on to give him his best shot. And Jev'on will say, yes, he will. And a super kick. And Jev'on's going up. Look, finished Ridge Holland already. Elbow drop. And Ridge, oh no, out at 2. Now, I've just pointed out, look, Ethan is trying to get involved now. And Jev'on already, oh my word. Well, how is that allowed to happen? Exactly, it's disgusting that Jev'on would put his hands on Ethan Page, and that's what he gets for his troubles. Well, the German suplex, and now it's Ridge in control here. Oh my god. Well, there's no doubt Ridge has, I said, all the things needed to be a superstar. There's the overdrive there, but it's just not clicked yet, and maybe if he can get a win here in the tutelage of Ethan Page. Well, Ridge is just enjoying his work right now, and Jev'on managing to hang on just. And Evans to his credit, and oh, Ridge takes him out with that clothesline. Oh, Evans has got to be careful when it comes to Ridge Holland. We know how dangerous he is. As we talk about, just want to mention quickly with Ridge in the ring, the return of Big E on Monday Night Raw. So good to see him with one half of the Tag Team Champions now. Of course, with the New Day, but can it be a new day for Ridge Holland? And what a throw. What a throw that is from Ridge. And again, the power game is on point. Former rugby player used to toss balls like he's tossing men. Easy. And now Evans again got the fight in him, but Ridge just too quick. That's credit to Ridge, that is. As Evans, oh my word, that was beautiful. Well, Ridge didn't see that coming, and Jev'on now, oh my god, the cutter, OG cutter, and Ethan Page. Well, you wondered why he was getting attacked all last week. It's because Ethan Page does not want to face Jev'on Evans, and this has opened up the door for Ridge Holland, and this makes me sick. Oh no, Jev'on getting out of it somehow. And he's got Holland trying to get in a pinning predicament. Oh no, Ridge got his power there to his credit. Oh, Jev'on out. And now Ridge just clubbing strikes. Oh, trying to get the crowd to stop cheering. And again, net breaker. And Jev'on now has got Ridge in position. Corkscrew splash. Holland's in trouble. And Jev'on's going to get the win here. Ethan Page can't believe it. Well, that might be record time as well from the young OG. Started fast. But again, Ethan Page got involved in Ridge. You know, you can see him there throwing Evans around like he didn't weigh anything. We saw the big cutter, but Ethan distracted. And Ridge nearly had it one here with the power. But Evans straight up, corkscrew splash, gets the win. and will face Ethan Page at Spring Breakin for that North American title.
Here is your winner, Jev'on Evans.
Well, Evans can make history, becoming the youngest NXT champion in history. Can he do it? Ethan Page hopes not. The young OG is ready. Like we said, this boy is bouncy. Well, welcome back to NXT. It is main event time here tonight. And we are going to see the former NXT Tag Team champions with Sonya Deville, Pure Fusion Collective.
The following contest is a six-woman tag team match. On the way to the ring, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, and Sonya Deville, the Pure Fusion Collective.
Well, want to be known as the Forgotten Ones. They have definitely gone through a different phase right now, as you can see just by their general behaviour. Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler and Sonya Deville means business. They're tired of being forgotten, and if they can get a victory here tonight as the NXT Women's Champion, their team, that would be a huge statement for the Forgotten Ones, and like we said, to stake their claim. But as we mentioned, it's going to be interesting to see Giulia and Lyra Valkyra match up in the same team, considering what has happened in recent times. When you look at Stand and Deliver, and Lyra Valkyra walked out as the new NXT Women's Champion. Giulia has shown her respect, but you don't know what that beautiful madness is really thinking if she makes her way out here now. And this should be a hell of a matchup.
And their opponents, first from Tokyo, Japan, Giulia.
Well, former NXT Women's Champion wants to get back atop of the mountain if she can next week at Spring Breakin when she faces Lyra Valkyra. It was with Jordynne Grace and Stephanie Valkyra where Giulia lost her championship at Stand and Deliver. She looks to claim it, like we said, at Spring Breakin. We already know Jev'on Evans versus Ethan Page, Green and Niven versus what we're calling the Misfits now of Tatum Paxley and Wendy Chu. Pretty Deadly versus Motor City Machine Gun due to the assault that Pretty Deadly did last week on NXT. And of course, the NXT Women's Championship, as we've just mentioned, and Nova Femi taking on Andrade. We just found out Soul Ruca will have an open challenge next week as well for that Women's North American title. It'll be interesting to see what happens as the champion makes her way out here. Woo! Woo! I think you wooed too late. Don't interrupt Mike Rome.
And from Dublin, Ireland, the NXT Women's Champion, Lyra Valkyria.
I'm a bit surprised Lyra's coming out here before Jordynne Grace, but I think that's just showing a little bit of respect here, as Lyra is a three-time NXT Women's Champion now. Well, many people thought she'd be making her way up to the main roster, but instead, the NXT Women's Champion. And as we've seen Stephanie Valkyra confronting Rhea Ripley. Once you leave NXT, it is a wide world out there, shall we say. Well, Lyra's ready for our main event as we just wait for the Juggernaut. Well, Jordynne Grace was so upset she didn't walk out as NXT Women's Champion. But she is not going to let that get her down.
And from Austin, Texas, Jordynne Grace.
Well, Jordynne Grace, one of the most dominant women's wrestlers of all time. Talk about the success she had in TNA as Knockouts champion. She won everything there was to win. Triple Crown champion. And she has come to NXT to win gold. But she's going to have to team up with Giulia and Lyra here tonight. It'll be interesting to see the dynamic in place, considering these three women were facing off just a couple of weeks ago at Stand and Deliver. I think that's what Pure Fusion Collective are hoping. As Baszler is going to start with Giulia, and Baszler starting strong with the kicks. Well, there's no one quite like Shayna Baszler. We talk about NXT Women's Championship. Her reigns as champion were longer than anybody else in NXT. And like she says she gets forgotten about. The same as Zoe Stark. Let's not forget the ability she's got in her locker. Is Baszler, trying to copy it. And a beautiful Mandus with a kick. And that might hurt Baszler as Giulia making a tag to Jordynne Grace. It just comes in and clears house. And as we mentioned earlier, during the Paxley Green match, the women's division here is just off the charts as you look at talent. Jordynne Grace for the jackhammer. And Baszler has already been busted. Only a 1 count. At the moment, the teamwork from Grace hasn't been there. But, I mean, again, we're very, very early, and here we go. We're into the corner and tags in Giulia, but not to Lyra yet. Giulia now got the legs up, and Baszler already pretty beaten down. A bit of miscommunication there. And Giulia now going up to the top. Elbow drop. And Baszler could be in trouble to start. There's Zoe there to stop it. He gets knocked off the apron, and Lyra, well, she's chomping at the bit to get in, and here she comes. The NXT Women's Champion. And Baszler can't fight out of here if she can. And Lyra, oh my god, the strikes and a combination. What can you do about that? And Baszler in serious trouble. You can see the panic with Pure Fusion Collective. Well, Lyra kind of knew that wasn't going to be enough. And she gets distracted by Deville. Let's not forget the stuff Sonya Deville said about Lyra in the past. I'm sure Valkyra hasn't forgotten about that. And Baszler has been beaten up in this match. And here comes Giulia, and again working well as a team. But Baszler getting out of the way there. And that was nice from Shayna. And now finally picking up Giulia and having something to do in this matchup. Some way of offense. Now it's a ground and pound, let's not forget. Their history in MMA. Taking out Giulia, now finally getting the tag to Sonya. And Deville comes in. They look to suffocate Giulia if she can. And now Deville. Oh, a nice kick. Oh, but Giulia's got the fight. Oh, Deville, a little bit of success there. Now Giulia seems to be quite annoyed by that. Now I've got Deville up, and oh my god, slamming her down. Oh no, Deville out. Oh, and it's Lyra. And again, quick tags, nice to see. German suplex and Lyra. Trying to get the crowd into this matchup. And Sonya Deville trying to powerbomb. And Lyra now with a big shot. Huge. And Deville getting rocked right in that corner. And that arm drag. And Lyra desperate to get to Jordynne Grace, and Grace Like I said, the juggernaut of NXT now. Oh my God, powerbomb. Well, Jordynne Grace, I think, powerbombed DeVille into Zoe Stark, and well, Jordynne Grace didn't see it. And Zoe Stark definitely did. And now Pure Fusion Collective trying to get into this matchup, but oh my God, Grace again. Cool. This is the crossbody. And again, this is the power of Grace. Oh my God, Bubba Bomb. Well, Jordynne Grace can surprise you just by sheer brutality. Oh my word. I think that caught the top of the head for Jordynne Grace and takes out Zoe Stark. And Giulia, the beautiful bandit, wants to come in. And that is clever from Zoe Stark there. Trying to catch her breath in this matchup. And Giulia not letting her. Oh, you can't blame Giulia, Lyra and Jordynne Grace. They are on a mission here tonight. And Zoe Stark now has got Giulia. Oh, didn't go for the cover. Instead tags Baszler back in, who's not 100%, we know that much. And now Baszler. Oh my word. Overdrive. Maybe looking to finish things now. And Akira through the clutch. Giulia's in trouble. He drops down. And I think Jordynne Grace realised. Credit to Grace there. Gives Giulia a chance to recover if she can. And Lyra just going on the attack. And so is Jordynne Grace. Baszler does not want to be out here right now. And Giulia just trying to recover. And she looks to be back to her feet. And Lyra trying to fight off Baszler but can't. And Shayna needs to get in. Fighting with Jordynne Grace and everybody's fine. And Giulia coming out here. And it's Lyra getting involved. And Grace. The frustration there between all three women. And Giulia just saying, come on, look, get her in. We can maybe win this matchup or not. And Baszler. Oh my God, taken out. Well, that might be it for Shayna. And Giulia now going to go for the cover. And this might be it. And Baszler out of one. Wow. Well, that was a surprise without a doubt as Grace now comes in. And Jordynne Grace gets caught by Baszler. And Shayna fighting the good fight here, but for how long? Uh-oh. And now Grace got Shayna up and slams her down. Oh, it's Sonya Deville. Okay, running around and did nothing then. Uh-oh, this is not good. Jordynne Grace has got Deville on the outside and oh my God, Grace driver. Well, that will give Baszler a chance to recover. Well, now Giulia in. Well, this is not going to be good for Baszler. It's all Giulia. And where the hell is she going? To the outside for Zoe Stark. Oh, and just like Sonya Deville got. Oh my God. And now Baszler trying to take the advantage but can't. A big right hand and that sets up the champion now. And Lyra. Uh-oh, this is not going to be good for Baszler if she gets to her feet. Oh no, credit to her. Oh, you see Grace and Giulia taking out Stark and Deville, and credit to them getting to their feet. But for how long? And Baszler now. Oh, might just pin the NXT Women's Champion here. And what a surprise this would be. And oh, Lyra out. Well, that was a surprise. And Lyra now looks like she's had enough. Is she going to go for the Nightwing? Hits it. No, but Stark in to break it up. Oh, and Lyra gets caught with a shot to the face. And now it's Giulia in. And a beautiful madness. They've got Shayna down. But there's nothing Pure Fusion Connect can do right now. As Baszler fighting with everything she's got. But Giulia has just got that little bit more. What a matchup. And Giulia now plants Baszler down into the cover. Pure Fusion Connect can't get involved, they get disqualified. And Giulia gets the win. And that is a statement, as Giulia will face Lyra, like we said, for the Women's Championship next week at Spring Breakin. But look at the power of Jordynne Grace here. What a matchup. The women deliver again on NXT as we head to Spring Breakin next week. Well, we see the teamwork makes the dream work. As Grace and Giulia work well, and an elbow drop by Giulia. And she worked with Lyra as well, taking out Baszler, who took the majority of the punishment in this matchup. Now, Deville felt pain as well, there's no doubt about that. On the outside, Giulia wiping out Baszler. And this was beginning of the end. Jordynne Grace. Look at this power. Went to the outside and took out Sonya Deville with the Grace driver. And then Giulia dropped Shayna Baszler on her head. And with Pure Fusion Collector looking on, got the 1, 2, 3.
Here are your winners, the team of Giulia, Lyra, Valkyria, and Jordynne Grace.
What a main event, and we just appreciate everybody watching. Thank you very much. We hope you enjoyed it. Good night, everybody. We'll see you at Spring Breakin.